but I want to get us warm first. So we're going to take a nice inhale, arms just to shoulder height. Exhale, pull your ribs back in. Shh, good. And then inhale, bring those arms down. Exhale up. Inhale, exhale, stay there, pulling those ribs back in. Feel them pull you literally off the weight of just your toes and onto your arches and heels as well. Good. That's it. And 2 more breaths. Shh. And then hi to Franny, who is with us on the replay. Hi, Franny. Good. It would be fun if all of us one day were in different states, like traveling. We've got Franny in Colorado and Diane in Hawaii. That's it. Good. And 1 more. Up.
Not a different state, but.
Well, we had Robin and Dave in Lisbon. Yeah. And then for a while we had Cindy Roberts in Valencia, Spain. Yeah. Well, yeah. Duh. You know. Yes. Good. Good. All right. And then we're going to take both arms forward and up. Hi, Nara. Oh, good. Now let's take that into a gentle spine twist. So I want you to lift your spine upward as you rotate. Feel the back of it be the lift, not the front. Good. And then come back to center. Exhale, lift the back of your spine up. That's it. Rotate. Good. And back to center. Again, nice gentle rotation. Just taking your time. Kinks are seeing where you're feeling like back bending. That's the back going backwards instead of upwards. That's it. Good. And 1 more. Somebody in London. Maybe we had somebody traveling to London. That's possible because we've had people join us on their trips, which I love. I love seeing where you guys are going. All right, let's open into parallel, and then we're just going to gently double door, and imagine you're pulling that TheraBand or that piece of taffy open, 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 and then bring it forward, press it back into a backhand chest expansion. Good. And then up, open, open, open. Good. And then back. Okay, so now I'm going to show you side view of me not doing it so great. Open, open, open. Can you spot what's going on? And back. Right? Yeah. Chest and ribs are out of control. And when they do that, notice my pelvis then gets pulled into a really big anterior tilt at the same time. You can see my tummy dumping. I used to call it tuckers and dumpers, right? Well, we'll just call it tilters because dumping has bad connotations. So as we go, we want to draw those ribs in more, so then you'll feel the shoulder blade flatten more instead of squeezing tight to your spine. Not that it's never going to squeeze tight to the spine, but I also want that control of my torso. If I'm squeezing tight through the rhomboids, right here, I don't want to make my back arch here. That should stay nice and soft. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Now let's take those arms, shake out your shoulders a little. We're coming into a squat, pushing those hands forward, lifting up 2 golden balls of goodness. Check your shoulders are wide. Come back in chest expansion. We just talked about holding those ribs in place. Good. Inhale, exhale, press it back. Good. That's it. And up. Good. Pull back. Good. That's it. And 2 more. Giselle, you just gave me this funny little suspicious look for a moment. I don't think it was even conscious, but like it was almost like, what is she gonna do next? That's it. Good. And last time up. Good. All right. Let's do a little single leg. We're gonna wake up those hips. So I've got your left foot resting over your right one, and we're going to find this hip, press down to the ground. Just till you're even. Good. And then release. Notice that this leg, your right one, is staying straight at all times. The work is coming from this hip. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Kay is full of sass. Look at her hip go. That's her sass. Good. And then we're going to be civil and sassy. Civil and sassy. That's it. Good. 2 more. So this is if you've ever had PT and they've had you standing on a box with this foot and the other one is hanging down below the box. It's the same movement if you've ever had to do PT for the hip that way. Good. All right. Now keeping that in, we're going to slide your foot up. Good. Point out to the corner. Flex the foot, bring it back in and slide it down. Release. So now it's your standing frog. Bring it up. Good. Out to the corner. Flex, push through your heel. Back in. Good. And release. 2 more. Wrap it in. Good. You're welcome, of course, to hold on to something. That's, oops. Oh my goodness. That's it. Good. Muchacho picked up an elk bone that's about this long, and he was holding it straight out his mouth this way instead of this way. Don't trip. That's it. Good. Good. All right. And then release. All right. Little leg circles. So find your hip, scoop that leg forward, and then we're just going to circle around. Now, as we go to the back, that's when I want more of your abdominals pulling up through your pubic bone, right? So got my hip, and I'm just going to move through this socket. So my temptation is to do this. Now the pubic bone is dropped under me. I'm going to pull it back up. Notice how the leg comes with the pelvis. Some of you have a nice, deep, beautiful pelvis. I'm envious. You can lift that leg further without your pelvis moving. Those of us with a little more shallow pelvis, we have to work harder right here. And that's okay. Go ahead and reverse direction. And again, notice when you go back, zip up. Good. That's it. Of course, you can keep that toe on the ground and circle on the ground. Why not? That's it. Good. Good. And one more. Nice. Good. All right. Plie and a wiggle. Good. And then we come to the other side, starting with our hip drop and re-engage. Sassy, civil, right? Make sure it's coming from here. Watch this knee. If this knee is bending a lot or this knee is bending, that tells you you're probably not getting a lot of work out of the hip. Yeah. That's it. Let it be the hip. That's it. Watch that left knee. No bending on that left knee. I'm watching you. Yes, that's right. Make the hip do the work. The other good thing about this is, we talk about unstable sacrums that slide around. This is you shoring it up, right? This is where your sacrum is, this little triangle that I'm making. You pulling it in helps bring it back to a stable place. That's it. And then Deshelle, when you do yours, let it go to the side a little more. So instead of back, push it sideways. Yeah, good. Okay. This one we're going to hold in. Everyone got a hold of it? Got a hold of it, Nara? I want to get a little more wrap. Can you? Just right here. Then we're going to slide that foot up, point out, flex. Good. Flex. Oh, sorry, bring it back in. Sorry, I'm watching your hip. So Nara, watch out that you're not rotating. How do I show you? You're sort of rotating around it. I want you to pull all this back on your left side. Yes, yes, that seam on your pants, make it come toward the side of your wall. Good. Everybody else doing pretty okay? Chindia, just so you know, I cannot see you, and if that's what you want, that's okay. You've become the new Mary Mason. She is spending the winter in a little town on the coast of Mexico. Yeah. It's somewhere south of Puerto Vallarta, and it's some little fishing village she found, and she visited. Really? Yeah, I cannot remember the name of it. Okay, last one. I would remember that. That sounds familiar to me. I'll have to, I'll send her a message and ask her what is the name of the town. All right, ready? Leg circles. So a little break, reset. Good, nice long spines, hips wrapped. And we just circle around. And again, this is where we got to really extra make sure we're pulling up through the front so that we're moving through the socket. So yeah, And this is where some of us, like me, cheat. We either dump, right? We dump the pelvis forward to make the leg go farther, or we stop using the glute and just focus in the ham. See how I bend my knee to make it feel like the foot is going further? So those two places, if your tendency is to tip, watch those two things, especially when you correct the tip. Yeah. Oh, good, Deshelle. Beautiful. Yep, good. And then if you haven't already, you can reverse direction. This side is very hard. That's it. Good. Killing me. It's so much harder when I do it right. Are you feeling the same thing? Yeah, good. Then same thing on that left side, Nara. Watch for that rotating around the socket. Okay, good. And then you can shake it out. We are going to do a little bit of heavy weights for your legs. So again, keeping these little places in mind as you move, watching for the shifting to one side as you go down. See if you can use these little muscles that you just woke up to hold you to center. Oh, there it is.
What?
I was looking for my wristband and I couldn't find it. It's not where I put it. Or it is where I put it. It's not where I should have put it. All right, so what do we have? We're going to have one heavy weight. And we're going to start with squats on one side. So the weight is on one side. So we're beautifully, subtly working the cross pattern in our body and these obliques right here. So as we sit, that weight just comes to the outside. Here's me doing it purposely wrong. Do you see how I'm sitting in this side? I want to use this hip to push me back to center, yeah? And then all the way up. So watch your center line, right? Watch the drift. And if I can't see my center line, Mona, put either a TheraBand or something straight under you. Find the middle of your feet. And then let that be your guide. Notice when your knee gets closer to that, right? Yeah. Notice when your pubic bone slides away from it. Yeah, that's it. Good. Just I'll take a teeny bit wider stance. Good. Yeah, good. That's it. Good. Everyone nice and square through your shoulders. We're not going to let those shoulders drag us down. Let me pull your left shoulder. No, this is your right shoulder. Yeah, back. Pull it back. There you go. Good. And one more. Okay, now we're going to stay down. We're going to tap your left foot back. Rotate to the sky. Lift up, keeping your spine in the angle that it started at. No chest drop. Good. Tap back in, pull it in. So this is a variation of that kickstand that we've been doing. Back, bring it in. Good. Rotate, stay open. Good. This is where that center line helps if you have something that you can put down because it helps you stay true in your steps. That's it, right? Good. How many is that? Is this 6? That's 5. Is this 6? All right, if that's 6, let yourself gently lower that weight down. Good. Shake out that hand. Get the other hand ready. Teet, 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 teet. And here we go. Easy peasy. So shoulders lifted and square. That's it. Good. Again, you're welcome to have something as your center line, right? Could be your roller stick. Whatever you got. All right, and sitting down. So again, notice on the way down, is your butt sliding off to the side? Look at the angles in relationship to whatever your center marker is. That's it. I can see you guys checking yourself out in your mirrors and in your screens. So good. That's it. Good. Now on this side, watch that you're just hinging in your back. It's okay if you don't go down as far, but let your booty sink back a little bit. That's better. Yes, good. All right, last one. Okay, now we're gonna add in that rotation. So we're here, rotate up toward the sky, tap back. Good, pull it in, tap in. Good. Rotate up. Good. And pull it in. Good. Now I'm showing you on purpose all the mess that I'm making. You see my whole body is in a funny little arc. Do you see this line? Zhoot. I should be able to stay right here with that foot behind me. Yeah, over the center. So that's why it's nice to have something on the floor that you could use to check yourself out. Good. That's it. Okay, aim right up next to your rib, not your hip. See if your hand can get to the rib. Yeah. So you're gonna stay in your hinge, right? We are not changing the hinge. Right up there to the side. Yeah, that was a good chin. I caught that last one. Good. Is that 6? Does that feel like 6? Mark says he thinks we did more. Okay, let's put that weight down for a sec. Let that hand have a break. Good. All right, and then we're gonna let the heavy weights rest, and we're gonna be coming down to the mat. So if you want, you are welcome to grab light hand weights that your shoulders and spine can manage while we're on the mat. Let's see what we want. You have the 10s? Oh, they're there. Okay, so get down to the mat in our usual way. 3 roll downs. 4th one will take us into push-ups. Push-ups, you can add your optional push-up, row. Push-up, row, yeah? Here's the big thing I want you to think about. More important than the row is where your body is when you get there. I want you to push yourself onto those fingers, then pull your heels back. So I'm not letting my hands push my heels back. I'm keeping myself here with my hands and then trying to pull the heels back. I know that's subtle, but I want you to get there first before you add anything else. Yeah? Okay, ready, set, go. I'm not sure Joseph Pilates actually said ready, set, go, but actually I kind of think he did probably have his own version. He was, ja, 1, 2, 3, geh! Mach schnell! No, he was.
Yes, he probably
Chin to chin to chin to go back up one. I want you to see if, so Chin is doing a really smart thing. She's using the wall behind her as a roll down place. I love that. So as she rolls, she's gonna consciously pull her ribs back to the wall. Feel this low space across her low shoulder blades. Try to touch the wall, and she's gonna try to bend over that place. Oh yes, beautiful, good. And then Nara down there, yes, let your abs lift you back up. That's right. You pull your hands forward and pull your abs up, away. Super. Good. Now, those of you who are on your knees, you're already down to the floor for your push-ups. The rule's still the same.
Oh,
I want you to
I thought you did it right.
a push-up in a row. So when you get here, pull yourself forward and then pull your heels back. You'll feel your little abs lift up a little bit. So instead of having feet up here, put your toes under and pull your heels back, yeah? And then you should feel that same nice low belly lift. I want you to pay attention to the more you do, the more we tend to push back and butts get high. So we're gonna stay here in that forward place. Yeah. That's a great question. So Diana's question was, what's holding you beside your core when you lift your arm? Well, so if we talk about your core, it's top of thigh to armpit, right? So all of this is holding you, plus your toes and your hands. So that's why planks in any direction are such efficient exercises if you're short on time, because you're firing all of this plus a little of the backside. Did I answer your question, Diana? So that's that heel. She's talking about she didn't feel her glutes coming into place. So if you can pull your heels back, you'll feel the base of your glutes turn on, right where they meet your legs. So you're stabilizing your pelvis. It's not a big giant glute clench, just a little, yeah? I can see you guys taking that idea and playing with it. Super job. So let's come on down to your bottom. Those of you guys, I'll ask a quick question. Those of you guys who do the replays, is it helpful to have this Zoom class versus just the camera? Is one more helpful than the other, or is it enough that I repeat the questions on the replay? Because I know Kay does the replays pretty often. Okay, that's what your preference is. Okay. Okay, same or not the same? Same, just me. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, good to know. All right, so we're up tall. I've got my weights right here at the front of my shoulders. And first, we're just gonna find the sits bones and press them down into the ground. So you should feel a little lift. I want you to lift out of the small of your back and then lift the back of your spine upward. There we go, good. Now we're gonna roll back, scooping the belly in, pressing those heels down. Good, and then inhale, exhale here. If you want a little help with your hands, come forward. Otherwise, keep the load here. Yep, that's it, good. Sits bones, spine, roll. Good, and again, you can let the arms come forward, take the load onto the biceps, and then come back up. Good. Now, if you're like, no, I want to feel the ab load here. Well, you have another option. You could lift your elbows up higher and then unload. It doesn't feel like help anymore. Yes?
Oh no.
Mark goes, oh no, too far. That's it.
That's a lot more work.
That's it. Keep those guys up. Good. I'm sorry, Nara? When it's up high? Let me see what you're doing. Okay, tuck your elbows forward, tuck your elbows forward. Oh, and you're also not extending. So here there should be a load moment. So bring your elbows forward. So yeah, hang on. I wouldn't go there yet because it looks like you've got elbow out here, right? Your fists are in place, but your elbow's out here like this. So you're loading in here, which is sort of your go-to. I want you to get it under here. So I would say, almost imagine your elbows are pointing toward each other, not squeezing hard, but pointing. So Nara's saying, why is this easier up here? And she's kind of got this little elbow flare going. So she's gonna hug inward. I see Giselle's trying it out. Yes, good. Diana too, very nice. Good. All right. The flinger, left elbow swinging. Okay, so palms facing each other. Now we're coming into your oblique. Now same thing, if you want a little help, take it down low with that arm closest to your legs, bring it back in. And same side again. So this is if you want help, let that help bring you up and bring it back in. If you want less help, take your arms out to the side, open them up and lift, squeezing those glutes, yeah? You need your glutes there, otherwise your back will be unhappy, yep? So again, less help, open, all the way up, legs pushing down, sits bones pushing down. We're still going the same side, so we have time to work it. Good. We got one more here. Make sure you're breathing and engaging. All the way together. Good. Okay, I'm going to swing around just so I can see you better. Breathing. What a crazy idea. All right, same thing. Again, I'm going to show the first one with a little help from the weights. So we roll back. Take the hand closest to your legs down and let that help you come up. So you are still getting a little of the top of the delt, but the weight of the weight should be helping you get back up. And then if you want it to be challenging, you can take those arms out to the front, open them apart. Good, then swing all the way back up, pushing your legs down. That's it. That's it. Good. Whew. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate Tashel's right arm? Look at that shoulder. Whoa. Good. Good. Just the light hit it just right. I love it when your lighting is good like that. All right, is that the last one? I think that's the last one, yes? Okay, so from here, we're just gonna roll all the way down to the mat. I just need to turn on a little air because it's kind of warm up here. The sun is heating up this room. So yeah, go ahead, roll down. I'll catch up. Don't wait for me. Roll down. Yeah. I'm still feeling the side of my obliques from Monday. Anybody else still feeling Monday besides me and Nora? Ooh. All right, so pressing those arms up toward the ceiling. Good. Nice and easy. We're just gonna bring the elbows close. Let the collarbones open as you bring the arms down. And again, a close press. We're just looking at our hands, noticing if the line from our forearm to the back of our arms, back of our hands is a straight one. Yeah. So we're getting the load not against the wrist like this, but straight up and down like that. Yeah. Not this. This. Straight. Good. Good. Okay. So now you've got your wrists in order. Then as you bring your arms down, can you exhale and bring your ribs down? So we're going to slow down the lowering phase. So inhale, the arms go up. Exhale, slow. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, slow. 3, 2, 1. Where'd those tendons go?
What's that?
Oh, they're there. Good, that's it. Nice, yes, who's that? That's Kay. Kay getting her ribs down as her arms come down. I like it. Diana too, Deshelle too. Yes, everybody looks good. Good. All right, and then arms up to the sky. And then inhale, open your arms a little bit. Good. Exhale, ribs knit to bring them back together. Inhale into your back. Exhale. Good. So here, always start small and then build your distance, right? See what your shoulders feel good about supporting. Yeah. As you open, are your wrists falling open? Can they stay straight? Don't let them curl back toward the ground. That's it. Good. Better. That's it. Good. Okay. Now, let's bring your legs in a tabletop. Good. We're going to take right leg, left arm. Right leg goes straight, left arm to the side. Big inhale. Exhale. Pull back in. Other side. Big inhale. Exhale. Don't drop your weights on my face. That's okay. Just making sure you got a good grip. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale into that back. Exhale. Pull in. Good. Use your Pilates control. That's it. Last one, left side, right arm. Nice, good. And then the feet come down to the ground. Bring your fists together. If you can, clasp your fingers. If not, just hold them tight. Take both long arms a little bit toward your head. So again, first one, make it small. Exhale, pull your ribs in, bring the weights over your chest. Good. And then back. That's it, over your head. So just like with the reverse hug, the hug, start small and then build your range of motion. Oh my gosh, what did we do on Monday? Still feeling my whole left side abdominals. Good. That's it. Good. And one more. All right, bring those legs into tabletop. Extend your right leg toward the sky. Open your arms apart. Now, left arm, right leg, separate. Big inhale, fill up your back. Exhale, pull them back to center. Same side again. Inhale, exhale. So it's a straight arm. What am I doing? Straight arm, straight leg. Yeah. So now we want abs to help stabilize here. If they don't, hip flexors are working all by themselves with no support from the center. Good. Last one. Good. Right knee bends, right arm and left leg move. So left leg straight to the sky. Inhale as they separate. Exhale. Pull them back together. Good. Big inhale in your back. Good. Let me see that inhale. Fill up your low ribs. Low ribs, low ribs, low ribs. That's it. Good. Try with a straight leg to the sky, Diana. So it starts up straight toward the sky. There you go. And that just goes up and down like one leg, straight leg stretch. Did you do the same side? So we're doing opposite side, but same side also has value. So if that's what you did to start with, don't fret. You're still getting some nice work. It's just slightly different. Instead of cross pattern, it's same side pattern. All right, and then I think everybody has done their reps, yeah? I feel like that's even Steven. Okay, so now obliques have been stabilizing us to the center. Now let's mobilize those guys. We're gonna give ourselves a roll up and a roll down. So inhale, prepare, exhale, pull those heels down. You can stack your spine back up and lift them up wherever you'd like them to be. I like them above me because I use that as a marker to keep my spine lengthening upward as I go. So here they're up here. I try to get the back of my spine to match my weights. Good. Ah, yay! Is that a Pilates stick you have hanging up? Or is that the loops of your TRX, Nara? I can't tell. Oh, it's your TRX. Awesome. It looks like it's a little short. All right, and then this will be your last time down. Good. All right. Take a nice breath. Exhale. Bring those legs up in a tabletop. Weights come together. So they're clinking together. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Up into your bow. We're going right into our crisscross. So right leg out. Left. We rotate to the left knee. Make sure that left knee doesn't fall to your center. Can you open it slightly? Good. And then push to the other side. Good. Inhale and exhale. Push. So pay attention to the knee you're going toward. Don't let it fall in as you get to it. Keep it right over your socket. That's it. That's better. Nice. Good. That's it. Good. Can we do one more each way? So I'm going left to right. Then I gotta start back toward the left. Good. And then back to center. Fantastic. Weights go down for a moment. Hands come behind the head, legs up to the sky. We're gonna do not double leg kick. Whew. Leg lowers, London bridge. So we just lower a little bit. Exhale, pull those ribs in. That's it. Doesn't have to be far because we're trying to teach ourselves to start with stabilizing the center before the legs get involved. Right? So it does not have to be big. If you get so low that you feel air underneath your back, that is too far for you at this moment. In the next moment, you're going to get your ribs down, keep them down, and then see if you can keep that air from happening. That's it. Good. One more. Deshelle, I bet you could lift your chest just a hair. There you go. That's it. Boom. Nice job. Good. And then we'll come all the way down. Heels on the floor. Optional hand weights. You can set them on the top of your hips. Whoops, clunk. And we're just going into a hip bridge. You can drive through your heels, roll your spine up. If you're holding hand weights, make sure you've got a good grip on them. I don't want them sliding into your neck. That's it. Keep them off your neck, please. Good. And then round up. Drive into those heels. Good. And round it back down. Good. Good. One more. All right. So now I'm going to put my weight in my right hand. Am I telling you the right thing? No. Put my weight in my left hand. And I'm keeping the weight on my right hip. So you do not have to keep this weight on the hip if you don't want. The right leg is in tabletop. And I'm going to drive through the left leg, raise the left hand as I lift the hip. Yeah, bring it all back down. So left leg, left hand are both working. Both glutes are on, so that's why I'm keeping this weight on the right side of my hip. It's making sure it doesn't tip and fall off to the side. It's helping me keep the hip level. Does that make sense? So my weight is on the lifted side so that I don't lift and fall. Yeah? Does that make sense, Chinda? I have two weights, one in each hand. Yes, one in each hand. So this is really getting the drive going on that left hip, I hope. So you can... All right, come back down, everybody. So if you also got confused and you had no idea what's going on, you can just march if that feels better to your brain. So now I'm going to have right arm up, left leg in tabletop. So whoop. So as I press up, my right arm is up, and as I come down, it's down. Yep, drive and push. And now the weight is on my, if you're using a second weight, that weight is on the left hip. That's a, yes, the left leg. That's right. So this is the exact same thing you might be doing if you were having to push a car, right? The weight is in your hand is the car, the foot on the ground is the earth trying to get you to push closer to that car. Good. That's it. Good. When you get to the top of that, I think Deshelle, take a little step further away with your right foot, just a little one. There you go. Now imagine pulling the heel back toward you as you lift up. Yeah, wow! That was awesome. I love it when the change is that dramatic. That was great. Can you feel that in your body? Yeah, that was great. Good. Good. Last one. Not push as hard. Oh, don't push a car. Yes. Yes. And then you can round down through your spine, and that should feel nice and lovely. Forest dwelling stage of life. There's no cars in the forest. Inhale. Round all the way up to sitting and make sure the weights are away from your head. Clear space a little bit. So what does that mean, forest dwelling? Like you just need to be calm and peaceful? Huh. I like it though. I like that. Being in the forest dwelling, that sounds like a nice place to be. So we're... Perfect. So just for the sake of the replay, because I know Franny's going to be like, what are you guys talking about? Chinda's Ayurvedic yoga instructor told her that she is in the forest dwelling stage of her life now that she's given up OB call. She can care for herself, commune with nature. So if you haven't noticed, we've started open leg rocker, massaging that spine.
Whoa.
Yes, giving the spine gentle vibration to help the bones stay bony, right? Not crumble. So just a reminder, if you are in active stages of osteoporosis, no big rolls, right? Because we don't know how hard you're going to hit the ground. But if you are not, then yes, please roll, build that bone while you can. Oh! Dude, this is why we need fitness journals. Maybe instead of cookies next year, I'll give you fitness journals. All right, so when you are up for your next one, we are gonna flip over and have a little swan. So hands to the mat, flip around, pew, 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 and then gently lower yourself down. Hands at your shoulders, kneecaps off the mat. So here's a funny little thing. If you lift your kneecaps off the mat, can you feel how your heels naturally pull a little bit toward the soles of your foot? They just naturally should aim that way a little bit more. Not giant, just a little. Anyone have that sensation? Yay, good, okay. Good, all right. So then we have our little swan. We're gonna inhale, lift today. Exhale, stay there. Big inhale into your back. Good, and then exhale down. Inhale right back up. Good, exhale, stay there. Are you okay, Kay? Is it coughing? Oop, you've got yourself muted, my friend. You're okay, okay. Just checking on you. Good, and then one more. All right, then we're gonna let ourselves press against the ground. Big inhale to start. Good. Exhale when you get where you think your spine is happy. Good. Another big inhale and exhale all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale, stay there. Good. Inhale. Good. All right, so toenails are touching the ground. As you get up to your top point, can you make sure those kneecaps are trying to lift off the ground? You're gonna feel your top of your hams and the bottom of your glutes engage. Some of you will feel the whole nice roundness of your glutes engage, especially if you are more limber in your back. That's it. Come on, kneecaps. Come on, kneecaps. Good. All right. So now we're going to lift the legs off the ground altogether. Good. Press up just to where you feel your knees knocked down. Roll down, lift the legs higher. Take your hands, reach them back. Thumbs out to the sides. Palms facing down. Hands come to the ground. Lift your legs a little higher. Then press just till you feel those knees lift, touching, tapping. Good. Come down, keeping the spine up, reaching out. All right, one more here. Press. Good. That's it. Legs higher, reach out. Good. All right, so we can make that dynamic. We can press, let go, catch, press, let go, catch, press. So you will, in that press moment, get higher. Yeah, you will feel your knees come down. Yeah, that's it, Mara. Good. Your goal is to keep trying to lift them off the ground. So Diana, when you kick your hands back, you get to keep your extension. That's your superpower. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so Diana is modifying because she's feeling that she's a little off. So that's fine too. So those of you modifying, just then watch out how much you're using your back to create the motion. Because if you're going in and out like this, that means you're not using the dynamicism from your arms, right? This should all stay one line, not up and down, up and down. So just a tip. Let's sit back in a child's pose or up in a cat, whichever feels better. And then, yeah, did you find it? Good, yay. So she found the solution. She just went back and practiced some more. And she found that, yes, if she lifts and lengthens out, then that's much better. All right, so body balance. We're going to start in the plank today. All of us are going to try at least one on each side in the plank. Now, if you're like, no way, Mona, I get it. I want you to start with your hips dropped, like you are in a push-up, ready to do a push-up. And so you might just extend one leg. See how I'm extending this leg off the ground and the other leg. And you're going to see if you can do that with your hips low, not up, right? Because you are in a knee plank, not in a quadruped. So we're changing it a little today, right? We're trying to get us ready to do body balance in that full plank. I want you to check your elbow that's holding you up, soften it, don't lock it. Breathe, see if you can get maybe 2 breaths, 3 breaths there.
Oh, that many.
And Mark goes, that many? Just see what happens. I want you to try at least one on each side. But if you get all the way up to 3, then come back down to quadruped, because then I want you to have a moment where you just push the heel away and feel your length, yeah? So 1 to 3 in the plank, whether it's full plank or knee, and then another couple back in quadruped, stacked over yourself, just finding that reach. Nara's using her circle, her magic circle under her chest. I love that. That's a great one for giving you just a little support, and then also noticing when you're doing this big tip, because if you do, that circle's gonna wobble. Yeah. Yes. Good. Nice. I love the thoughtfulness going into that one, Chinda. Really good. Yes, same Deshelle. Just drop your left hip a little. That's it. Now push your right hip to the left. And keep reaching out through the left. There you go. Beautiful. Feel how your back opened up, that low back? Nice. And then 2 cute round glutes. Good. Did you see that? Can you do it again? Diana's trying to see what you're doing. So she started with her left hip hiked. She's going to lower the hip. There you go. And then she's pushing her right hip at it. And then she's going to reach out through that left leg. Watch her low back. Look at that space right above her sacrum. Isn't that nice? You can see that open. Really nice. Good. Thank you for being our model, Deshelle. We learn together, right? We all grow together. So when you feel like you've gotten all your sets, we're going to come up to a stand. And round up through your spine. Find your lighter hand weights for your shoulders. Good. And then you can be in parallel or you can be in Pilates stance. If Pilates stance is where you feel like you have better connection to your hip and spine, be there. But if you can keep it as you're in parallel, come to parallel. We're going to bicep curl up, rotate the palms in, and then push overhead, lifting the spine as we do. Hands come together and then drop behind your head, right? Those weights are behind your head. And then you're just going to push up. So here's me letting the weights have control. I'm arching, all my weights in the small of my back. Here's me staying in control from foot to rib. Can you see the difference? In control, out of control. My hip swings over my toes. I'm arching backwards, right? That's a no. They're trying to point forward. Who asked? Somebody asked me that question. I'm sorry, I don't know which one of you asked it. Yeah, so elbows are trying to stay pointed forward. Good. My shoulders are up. No, my shoulders are down. This is shoulders. It's just my hair, sorry. I had a headache, so I could not put barrettes in my hair today. There you go, good. That's a good. Last one, last one. Good, nice. And then bring those guys all the way down. We'll put those guys down and out of the way. Spine twist. We're gonna start with Oh, that's a nice idea. Thank you, Tinda. Yeah, especially since he's with us today. He's usually not here on a Wednesday, but he has continuing ed today, so he gets to join us for a little bit. That's it. That's it. So here you've got that one hand planted forward. See if your spine can rotate so the other one plants directly behind you. And then I'm going to show you, here's me back bending into it, right? Here's me just faking it with my arm only. No rotation, right? So see if you can get your hips to stay square and move your whole torso around. And Matt, you can think of it this way. You have someone on this side and someone on this side, and you want them to read the back of your shirt. So you've got to rotate your torso all the way around and rotate your torso all the way around the other way. Yeah? Good. Yeah, good. Nice. And then let's just take a nice breath. Give that shoulder a little pull. And then open it all the way out and pull the other one back. So I'm pulling as if I'm pulling a string back. And then across again. Good. And then pull back. Good. And then let's do the other side. Reach across. Good. And again, you can play with height. Some of you will feel the stretch better if you raise or lower that arm. And then pull back. This one's pulling too. Good. And across. Ooh, I like that right there on the top of that shoulder. And open, pull back. Good. All right, ribs back in place. Inhale up. Exhale, push those hands out. Good. And one more time. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, push. That's it. Good. Last time. This is the last time. Big inhale. Good. Think about all the things you did today. how they're going to go with you into your day. Good. Back of hands to your shoulders. So fingernails on your shoulders. So not fingertips, fingernails. That's a good. This is it's not every. I know. I see you, Nara. Good. It's a goal, right? We're thinking about getting there. And then we're going to lift the elbows up till the top of the hands maybe touch. And maybe that's enough for you right there. And then you're going to keep that flex in your hand as you press out. Good. And then let the hand flex under all the way in. Good. Flex strong, lifting that wrist up. Good. Bring it to the shoulders or close, wherever that is for you. The goal is that you keep that flex. Lift your elbows. Good. That's it. Your hands hit the side of your head, maybe. Good. Come back down. Keep the flex in your wrist. Keep it all the way to the end. You're pushing out through the heel of your hand, just like we do with our feet. Good. And then flex under and bring those fingers all the way in. And then rest. That's a nerve floss for the shoulder and neck. So some of us don't feel anything much different other than maybe a little bit lightness there, but it helps keep that channel nice and fluid. Okay, you guys, inhale and exhale, open and reach. Lift your chest up, drive through your feet. Good. And pull down one more time. Inhale, exhale, reach. Good. And down. Happy Wednesday, gang. Nice work, you guys. Really, as a group, I think I've said this to my Pilates class, but now we're in such the niggly phase. You guys have been with me for so long that it's all the tiny little things. That's great. It's good.